Today it's all about measuring progress. And by measuring progress, I want you to realize that you're always just judging in a non-judgmental way. So you're taking in the information, taking back the feedback, and using that to really inform what your next steps are going to be, because you don't know where you're going. You don't know how to get to where you're going if you don't know you're going the right direction. You need a compass of some kind. You need to know that you're at least moving in the right direction. No one cares at what point in that journey you are. If you're only halfway, a quarter, you have 20 miles, 1 mile, that doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're measuring, you're making sure that you're going in the right direction, and you're going to get there. That's the most important thing. And part of this is sort of living in the now, sort of reorienting yourself at any moment in time, and really living the motto, seize the day, carpe diem. Because it's a way to fuel your motivation. It's a way to measure today, know that you're moving in a certain direction, and make adjustments today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, right now. And for as long as you continue to repeat that cycle, you're going to get to your goal. And it's going to fuel your motivation. And sometimes people are wondering, like, how do I rekindle my motivation? How do I get that going again? And that's really when the point they're actually avoiding measurement. A lot of people avoid measurement when they feel like they're not doing well. And I'm here to argue that you probably should measure in spite of you feeling you're not doing well. And not just weight. A number of different things. You need to know that you're going in the right direction with a number of different gauges, not just one. So, how do you rekindle your motivation? Of course, to get your measurements in, but maybe it's just as simple as listing 3 things that you did well today, this week, this month for your goal. Or maybe something that you want to improve, 3 things that you want to improve. It's sort of this reassessment, this reflection, and taking that information, absorbing it, and then using it to help you make the right decisions. And that's really what measuring progress is all about. I want you to continually analyze your plan, continually analyze your progress, and I want to tweak as you measure. So you're always recalibrating. It's like when you take a wrong turn on a trip that you're using Siri or some Google Maps or something like that, and it says recalculating. It's just basically saying, okay, we're still going to that same direction. We just need to figure out a new path to get there. And measuring tells you, how far. That's a little dot on the map of how close you are towards your destination. The path is obviously the steps, the action you're doing. That's the outline on the streets that you're going to drive. And that can change from time to time based on where you are and where you want to end up. So you need to continually analyze your approach. But more importantly, you need to be taking a sustainable approach. Why are you taking a short-term strategy for a lifelong thing? Think about that. A short-term strategy for something that is really a lifelong change. Is that really going to work? So that might mean you should be weighing in every day. And I can hear people already concerned with that. And of course, if there's an unhealthy relationship with weighing in and measuring, you're not going to feel comfortable. It's actually going to be demotivating more than anything else. But I'm here to argue, and I want to help you to change that relationship with that weight, because your weight does not mean anything except for how much gravity pulls down on your body. It means nothing. Your waist circumference, all these other measurements, they don't actually mean anything. But we know that you want to get to a certain level, you want to get to a certain point. You've already decided that getting there, there's some benefit to that. And for as long as that holds true, then you need to be measuring your progress towards that. And then measuring every day has been shown through science to actually improve people's long-term success. So successfully not regaining sort of losses that you've had, weight loss, fat loss, all that stuff. Most studies have shown that consistent measurement is a way to stay on track. It's almost like always giving yourself an audit. But more than anything, looking at daily measurements allow you to focus more on a trend than a certain number. You'll see your weight go up and down, your body fat kind of like sort of waver a little bit. But the whole point is that you're measuring every day, but you're actually looking at a trend. You're looking in which direction is it going, up, down, the same, and contrasting that to what you actually want to achieve. So You can be an example. I really want you to document the process. I want you to measure often. I want you to be the person that can show the before and after, the weigh on the scale and that sort of thing, because there's other people that are in the exact same situation as you, and they don't believe that they can make these changes. And they can, just like you can. And I want you to help be that example for them, that bright spot. So the only way to make progress and decide what needs to change is to measure frequently, measure your progress. Because then, otherwise, you're really just guessing and you're living subjectively, like I've said in the past.